Hello YouTube, it is not March, but May 20th. Been a long time since I've done like a news topic, but Governor Roy Cooper is proposing sending out direct checks. And I was like, been a long time coming. Whoa, it's been a long time coming. And I need a check like yesterday. Whoa, honey, DivaWuan needed that check yesterday. Honey, DivaWuan needed that check like yesterday. Honey, come on through with the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. But wait. Who is going to be eligible for the darn gone check? Run me my check, honey. But before you say run me my check, let's see if you qualify for the check, because there are some contingencies to it, and I'm here to darn gone lay it out for you in layman Negro terms, honey. So for the ones who was looking at the news and was scratching their heads and was too confused because they was using jargon that was above your head, it was like, okay, bring down that verbiage to darn on regular everyday talk. That's what I'm here to do for y'all. I'm going to break it down to everyday darn on urban talk for you to see if we qualify. So it says $250 or $500 for families making $15,000 to $30,000 a year. So if you make $15,000 as an individual, you would be qualified for $500, if I'm not mistaken, for individual. Now, if you're a couple married, that would qualify you for $500 if you make up to $30,000, and then if you make as an individual $30,000, you will qualify for $250. $60,000 as a couple, you will qualify for $250, and anything above that, obviously, you won't qualify. This is going to be based off of 2019 tax returns. Thank goodness, because I still ain't filed for my... Don't y'all judge me. But I'm late with my 2020 taxes. Hell, we in the midst of a pandemic, y'all. So, and I'm doing my taxes myself. So it's like, thank goodness they still letting us go off of 2019 tax returns. So if y'all was wondering, well, shit, is they going to go off of 2020? I had to defer mine. It's like me. No, they're going to go off of 2019. So if you fall within the income brackets of 2019 tax returns, you might be qualified. So, also in addition to this, it's a total of $5.7 billion at the governor's disposal from the relief fund. Additional $1.2 billion is being proposed for broadband internet expansion, which we definitely need, because honey, the internet is terrible in certain parts of North Carolina. You go to Robco, you go to Parton, honey, the darn on internet goes from sugar to shit, honey. Soon as I go from Fayetteville to Robco, honey, it be like, meh. That's why, honey, don't ever send me no orders down towards Robco, honey. Because it's like, I can't be darn on navigating over there without no GPS, honey. But also $74 million for affordable housing. We definitely need that as well, with these darn on skyrocketing prices and stuff. With the rate list for darn on housing being in excess of 1 to 2 plus years. Hell, I've heard people say they waited 5 years to get into a Section 8 housing. We definitely need way more affordable housing opportunities. For people like myself who is looking into purchasing their first home, can we get some first time home buying grant opportunities for somebody like myself? So I'm glad that they're looking into that as well. So they're looking to allocate $74 million towards the affordable housing and other money for infrastructure support. So fixing these potholes in these streets and stuff, such as off of Country Club and Pamela's, Skybo and all that, All American and stuff. Honey, especially when you go to All American, let me tell you something. When I darn gonna be delivering to some of y'all on base, it be scary as hell when I be going through All American Freeway and I be going towards base and it's not properly illuminated. It's like, okay, can we at least get the little the reflector things to be put on the medians. That way the light for my car can at least properly illuminate the road. Like, I shouldn't be looking like I'm in a horror movie going down a pitch black road and I have my lights on the brightest setting and it seems like it's still pitch black all around me. Like, we do need to fix that issue as well, because that do pose somewhat of a danger. You know, it does pose, you know, some safety concerns for us delivery drivers. You know, in addition to the potholes and stuff in the streets and all that stuff, we need to get it together. And like I said, the internet, you know, you go into certain parts, the internet's just you know, it's giving you that endless circle. It can't connect. Honey, try again. Yeah, we need to correct all that, honey. But he's also proposing education packages to the tune of $835 million as well. So, and that is pretty much it. But now, where it gets confusing is where you keep saying families. It's like, okay, single people such as myself is already feeling like we darn gonna being left out because you're punishing us for not having kids. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. If somebody in my financial position have kids and then I darn going have to go and get food stamps and other forms of welfare, you say, well, you shouldn't have had kids because you darn gone can't afford them and you darn gone depending on the government. And then when people like myself darn gone don't have kids and is waiting until I get into a more financial position, but now due to this once in a lifetime pandemic that has halted my business plans by no control of my own, now I'm being left out. We hearing, you know, from the federal level that people are getting, you know, monthly child tax credit advances and stuff, but we ain't, you know, it's still up in the air whether we're going to get a fourth federal stimulus check or not. Some of us are still darn on hurting out here, and it's like, thank goodness some of our governors are trying to propose local stuff to send out, but now when you use the term families instead of just saying people, it darn gonna gives the assumption that, you know, you trying to leave out the individuals who are childless again. It's like, yeah, I need them to start darn going using, you know, better terminology. Like, when you start wording it in the place of families as opposed to individuals or you know, just people, it's like it gives the, you know, assumption that people who do not have a family, who might be single, do not qualify. And from what I'm looking, you should be able to qualify. But yeah, I wish they would articulate that a lot better. But yeah, I'm assuming that if you are an individual and if you make less than $15,000, you should qualify for the full $500 grant. If you make $30,000, you should qualify for the full $250. And if you make more than that, I'm assuming you would not qualify for anything. And then the same thing for a couple, you just basically double what I just said. So $30,000 for $500 for a couple, $60,000 for $250. Still not enough in my opinion. I think our government should darn have enough means to be able to give us monthly stimulus checks for at least throughout the duration of this year. Give us a form of universal basic income. If for nothing, honey, a consistent $500 a month for 6 months is a lot better than just giving us a one-time stimulus check for darn on $1,400. Darn on maybe 2-3 times. Right? It's because and the issue is why the stimulus checks don't work is because y'all wait so long to send out the stimulus checks that people's bills be piled up for months on end, versus if they had a consistent monthly darn on assistance coming in, that would have helped them darn on be more consistent on keeping the bills down in that bay until the economy fully opens back up and we can darn on get back to our daily lives. So if you was to be more consistent in the beginning and just gave everybody consistent $500 a month stimulus checks to the tune of $6,000 a year, as opposed to a $1,400 stimulus check, a $1,200 stimulus check, and a $600 stimulus check throughout a whole year for the grand total of, let me see, it was 12, 14, 20, $3,200. $3,200 for a whole year, which is darn on a little bit over half of what would have been $6,000 if you would have just darn on gave consistent $500 a month stimulus checks. But that's just my opinion, y'all. What is yours? Feel free to leave it down below. If you are a fellow North Carolinian, shout yourself out. Tell me where you're from in the comment section. What are your thoughts on, Governor Cooper talking about giving us upwards of $500? Preferably, I think it could have been a little bit more. You could have rounded it on up to $1,000, but honey, $500, we go ahead and accept it. But anyways, I'd love to know your thoughts. Feel free to leave it down below, and I'll see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.